Harness the power of a crow. Welcome back to the Kieran Show. This week we are guarding the ravens.
Fight milk! Okay. Can we start with the Sunny references or should we continue?
It's another Army Cost video. This time we are guarding the ravens. It's the Raven Guard.
Forevermore. I've got more.
I know you have. You've taken this one because we looked at the Trello board and I was like, I'm doing 4.
Yeah, 4 in a row. We did split them evenly when 10th edition first started, who would be getting what, blah, blah, blah. And then I did the last 3. You then were stuck with 4 and I was like, no, I hope you are.
We looked at our release schedule and went,
yeah.
I'm going to move it to...
Idiots.
To mess with that D-tier YouTube channel.
Yeah, munching on idiot sandwiches. But yeah, the shadowy emo boys.
This is the Black Parade Army, isn't it?
Tonight will be the night that I fall for you, and we will. Yeah.
Can we stop with the references in this video?
No, there'll be more! But yeah, I'll be honest, when I was looking to do a Raven Guard army, I was like, what am I going to use that isn't duty kits and rubbish stuff? There's one particular thing in this list that I'm like, but I have got a caveat for it.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, Raven Guard, jumping straight in.
Before we start,
okay.
accurate MUNITORUM Field Manual 3.3.
Yes.
GWRRP. Let's go.
Before we do that, I'll hold you back now. Speaking of GWRRP, we're obviously about to encounter another price rise. Sorry, RRP your wallets. This obviously doesn't take into account this changes. Just hold off on that.
This is recorded before the October price rise. Obviously, we don't know any details about that. Maybe if somebody's feeling kind and they've got nothing to do, they can go and put a pinned comment with some updated prices.
Then I'll put some more, Crow and Raven references down there as well. I like the show Raven, the we of the warrior. First up, obviously, as is customary, we're going to be throwing a combat patrol in the mix.
2?
It's 2. So what's quite good about the Raven Guard one is that it's a good combat patrol. It's remarkable.
It is actually really good.
So we are starting with 2 captains with jump packs, which seems odd. How many captains does one need? Well, there's a few characters in here. So
my captain.
It is. Oh, captains, my captains. Nice. So 150 points for 2. Obviously, the value of the box is £100, so £200 for 2 combat patrols. Next up, we've got 2 lots of assault intercessors with jump packs. So that is 10 in total. For the 10, it will cost you 180 points.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Next up, this is interesting. So we have 2 lots of 10 infiltrators. This sets you back 400 points.
How?
So 5 infiltrators are 100 points. And I totally understand why. I will get to the end of the list and I'll tell you. We'll go into like the crux of what everything does.
400 points in troops?
400 points in troops. And it's only 20 Marines as well, which I thought was quite interesting.
They're more points than heavy intercessors.
Yeah, but they've also got infiltrate, so they'll be like running amok in the middle and doing all your actions and your objectives and all the rest of it.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, I'll talk about what everything does at the end. I did have quite a bit of fun at the end. Next up, we've also got 2 Invicta warsuits. Did you like Alien? Or Avatar, if you're that way inclined. I am, unobtainium. The 2 Invicta warsuits obviously concludes the combat patrols. They come in at 250 points for the 2, which I thought was pretty good points for 2 warsuits.
I mean, they're not Redemptors.
They're not Redemptors, you're absolutely right. But for all of those things, £200, we're off to a flying start, I think. I
mean, it's good value in the infiltrators, though.
Yeah, I thought
400 points of... That's the core of your army, nearly.
It is, yeah. So collectively, it's 650, 700. Yeah, it's about 900 points in 2 combat patrols. Quick maths.
Tasty nuggets.
Indeed, indeed. So we're going to be adding some more characters now.
Aethon Shaan. Nobody cares, Shaan.
No, I save Shaan to the end because it would be fun. Spoiler. But next up is Kieran Shrike, the guy that wanted to be chapter master, but then took one look at Aethon Shaan and went, "I will never be that edgelord."
Budget Shaan.
Budget Shaan, fine. Yeah,
or Budgie Shaan.
Budgie Shaan, great. I shouldn't be annoyed, I've given enough references. So Kieran Shrike is going to cost you £28 and sets you back 100 points.
Nice.
Strong little mini.
Not bad for a little character.
Indeed. Considering we're rocking around with some Phobos armour, I thought we'd probably add some more in the mix. Obviously, we've got Kieran. I'm going to add a Librarian and Phobos armour in this list.
I really like this mini.
So do I. It's actually like you said in the last video, respect the drip, Rogel. This guy is...
He's the ultimate mind bullet, though, isn't he?
Oh, it is. It's edgelord. Sometimes I think he's just doing it for the camera.
He's either the greatest mind bulleter of all time, or he's mad at I Spy.
I don't know, he's just aura farming the entire time he's on the field. He's not actually doing anything useful. He just looks cool.
A sailor went to sea.
A sailor went to sea. My God damn it. So the Librarian in Phobos armour is 70 points and £24. You please yourself. Yeah. A sailor went to sea. What a loser. Next up, we've got some snipers. So 2 lots of 3 Eliminators. These are very good, I found out quite horribly when I played against Space Marines last year.
I don't know, I played these recently and I crushed them. There was no 360 no scopes when I was there.
Oh, really? So they one-shotted the Land Raider when I played them.
Oh, did they have the last few seals?
Yeah.
It's essentially a squad of 3 last cannons.
Yeah, pretty disgusting. So what I've done is added 2 units of 3, so 6. So the Eliminators...
6 last cannons.
So the Eliminators are 170 points and £74 for 2 kits of 3, which I thought was absolutely rough.
It is, but when you've got essentially 3 last cannons in each squad, like Unreal Tournament players, this strikes me as like the Insta-Gib. That's the deep cut reference.
I don't know what that is. Next up, I had like a yearning for another troop unit, and I looked at things like Inceptors and Suppressors. Inceptors, I was like, fine, but because it's kind of grab, it doesn't really fit the bill for Raven Guard. So I binned those, and I was like, excellent. I'll add some Suppressors. I couldn't find Suppressors anywhere.
Yeah, they're stuck on the side of a sprue.
Yeah, so you had to get the Vanguard combat patrol box for that, and I was like, what a load of nonsense, I'm not bothering with this, waste of my time. So instead I went with another Assault Intercessor with Jump Pack Squad. So this is another 5, so you've got 15 collectively. You can either choose to run obviously 2 units of 5 or a blob of 10 and a blob of 5. I'll talk about how I would probably run it in a minute, but that's 90 points and £37. Value isn't phenomenal, but to be honest, the pricing of this army so far and at the end is actually kind of good. So
I mean, it makes them bird people, doesn't it?
It does. It keeps it in theme with the army, which is what I really tried desperately to achieve. Next up, I've got 2 Stormspeeder thunderstrikes.
All right.
Stormspeeders, baby. So these 2 come in at 300 points and £95, which I thought was a pretty good ratio.
Storming the speeder.
Indeed. Speeding Storm. Next up, this is the one that I was like, this is terrible. Why are you doing this? But when I was looking at units that really fit the Raven Guard aesthetic and should probably be in the army, it said Whirlwind. And I looked at the mini and I was like, what is that? So if you want to use the Mark II Whirlwind, it will set you back 190 points and £42.50.
It's old as sin, though.
It is. If you don't like that, because you're a human being and you understand that that looks like hot garbage, you should go buy the Scorpius tank from Heresy instead. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. It's very cool. And I looked at the concept of a Whirlwind and I was like, it's sick. It's like a Rhino chassis with an enormous like missile platform on the back. Like just have the Whirlwind sat on the home objective, just rain in hellfire. That'd be, yeah, wicked cool as far as I was concerned anyway. But yeah, Scorpius tank, infinitely better, go by that. It's only a couple of quid more expensive. But
fair.
Yeah, considering how much money you're saving on the army, do what you want. And then last but not least, our Lord, oh Captain, my Captain.
Nobody cares, Shaan.
Edgelord, Mac Daddy, the Dark Prince himself, Aethon Shaan.
Kieran Shrike.
yeah, Caven wishes. 85 points and £28.
Nice.
So, including
the Unreal miniature.
It's unreal. I saw the mini when it was released, and I went, I get it. You know what?
I'm a Space Marine player.
So, you know what?
What's really funny as well is you're on this like little arc of like you're on a redemption arc at the moment because at the time of recording we had new Ultramarines shown off.
Please don't tell them.
Shown off recently. Kieran sent me a message like, I really like them.
I could not.
We are redempting you, boy.
I could not believe it. We will be doing another Ultramarines cost video in line with that release because, yeah. obviously. So to just recap, I suppose we've got 2 captains with jump packs. We've got 15 assault intercessors with jump packs. We've got 20 infiltrators. We've got 2 Invicta Warsuits. We've got Kieran Shrike, Librarian of Phobos armor, 6 Eliminators, 2 Stormspeeder thunderstrikes, a Whirlwind, and Aethon Shaan. Very cool. I did mention I'd just touch back on the little how everything would work. Obviously, Raven Guard are all about taking objectives, making sure that there's lots of sneaky things around, doing whatever you want. If you were to split everything down into it as minimum unit, the minimum unit possible while still being legal, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 units.
More than Grey Knights.
I don't know, those are squads of things. Ridiculous. And I was like, that's very Raven Guard. That seems very cool and very annoying for the opposite.
Do you want to buy this list?
Honestly, I low-key kind of do. Yeah. Honestly,
that's the danger with these, is like, there's been a few that we've done and I've gone.
The difference is, though, if this was my list, I'd actually add 2 Whirlwinds. Because I wanted to do that at the beginning and I was like, no, that would be totally unacceptable online. But if it was me...
What would you take out to put another Whirlwind in?
I don't know, because they're 190 points each. I don't know. But when I was looking at the Scorpius tanks, and I was like, imagine those two. I don't know. I think it'd look cool. And you can guarantee I'd be the only person doing it.
I'm quite glad that we're a really small DT YouTube channel that doesn't have an actual income, because I think if we actually were successful, the amount of army costs, we'd finish these videos and we'd go.
I think GW would be like, who the hell is buying Whirlwinds?
Are they good now?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it was really cool. But yeah, with all of those, it comes in at £586.
It's because the Whirlwind is quite cheap.
Well, the Whirlwind's £42.50, but it's on a Rhino chassis, that's why.
It's also not a repulsive executioner.
No,
which is
that's
70
true.
odd quid in a tank.
But to be honest, like the Combat Patrol is such good value at clocking in at 900 points, and because everything else is like kind of expensive, but also like kind of hemmed in as well. Yeah, I actually really liked it. So in America, $891. And then for the people that are living in Europe, Euroland, that's 757 euros and 50 cents. And then if you live down under in the World Wombat Hellscape, where everything is on fire and burning all the time and the animals are out to kill you, so is your wallet. $1,574.50. Cannot stress this enough, buy the Scorpius tank from Heresy.
Don't endorse that behaviour.
What did you think?
You said Whirlwind and you lost all credibility.
Oh, really? Oh, that's such a shame. I would really like
I quite like the Whirlwind.
It's weird, isn't it? Because I looked at it and I was like, oh, that looks trash. But then I looked at the Scorpius and it is just in keeping with my love affair for all Heresy tanks. I just went, wicked.
My feelings for the Whirlwind, though, date back to like Dawn of War PTSD, like, because you used to get them and like you'd play online and people would hide them behind walls.
Oh, yeah, just
they'd
mortar
blow
strikes.
Blow up your base.
I mean, I think, it looks cool to me, but yeah, because I think if you were playing like 40k and you had 2 Whirlwinds and a Tech Marine, you could really annoy people. And everyone would just be like, what? Who's playing Whirlwinds? Just me like, yeah, I don't know. I really did harness the power of a crow and I feel like I like it too much.
Do you like this more than Salamanders? I think it's difficult because Salamander was unadulterated fun.
So maybe I'm biased because it's black, but I think I would paint and play the Raven Guard. I wouldn't with the Salamanders.
Okay.
But 2 Whirlwinds. But yeah, no. Truthfully, like I've been really enjoying these Space Marine Army Cost videos, and it makes me feel a bit sick inside. My little heretical star pin badge up here. I'm like, it's shaking.
What's funny is obviously you were going to redo the Chaos Wolves, and
I mean, I've had a million projects on
that hasn't really happened, and now you're talking 2 Whirlwinds and a Raven Guard army.
It looks fierce. It does look fierce, that's for sure.
Taylor 2 Loyalists?
I mean, we still have to finish Taylor 2 Heretics first.
Let's start it.
Well, you have to start it. Yeah, ridiculous. But yeah.
If you want to buy 2 Whirlwinds, go and check out the affiliate links.
Please do! Yeah, I would actually love to know down in the comments what you thought of the list. I'm not a Raven Guard player, never played Raven Guard, but my Joe, do I want him?
Just for the 2 Whirlwinds?
Yeah, maybe I should just start playing on TTS. Then I'll just fulfill all of these dreams there.
Yeah. Maybe that's the more financially sound decision.
Maybe that's what we should do. That does sound too responsible though. But yeah,
can't touch the minis then.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah, that is kind of sad. And it's all about the process. Thank you to this long list of Kieran's on the left-hand side.
Our Whirlwind!
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of these, like linking the cult Kieran to the topic of a video gets like a real stretch sometimes.
It really is. It's limited, I would probably say.
Some sell themselves. This one not so much.
No, not at all.
Our ravens!
Forevermore.
The guards of our ravens! Who knows?
This is absolute nonsense. We should stop.
Our shrikes.
Good. But yeah, thanks so much for watching another episode of The Kieran Show. Peace and love. We will see you. Bye. Bye.